today is going to be a little get ready with me chit chat about Supernatural. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to know how I came up with this look, even though I'm not really explaining it all that much because I'm talking about Supernatural, enjoy the video and keep watching. So today I thought it'd be a little fun to do a little get ready with me chit chat all about Supernatural. As I am recording this, I am fully caught up. So like I said, I am like fully caught up on the show, and as of right now, I am sad that I am actually like caught up, because now I have to wait for new episodes until the last season, which is season 15, you guys, and I'm not ready for the end. So what happened? Don't quote me on any of this, because I may get some things mixed up and stuff like that, but I'm trying. And so I believe the season started out with them trying to get Michael out of Dean and then kill him. Dean was trying to like sacrifice himself, because in the first few episodes, Michael is possessing Dean, of course, and is trying to create his own creatures. But at some point, he ends up letting Dean go. But he leaves a door open to be able to possess. Leaves the door open to be able to possess him again. And so that happens, and then when that happens, they try to figure out where Michael is, because they can't figure out why Michael let Dean go and all that. And so they try to figure that out, and they find out what he's doing, trying to create his creatures. I don't remember how they actually called it, but yeah, that's what happened with that. And at some point they find him, and he possesses Dean again, and then they get inside Dean's mind, and they lock away Michael in this door that is in Dean's mind, and like that way he can't get out. So that happens, and then while that is happening, Dean can feel Michael trying to break through and get out and wreak havoc again, and trying to possess him again, but trying to get out of that behind that locked door. So while that is happening, Dean goes to see his mom, Mary, and creates the Malik box, which is what Dad told him this is the only way it is. And with Dean and Michael trapped in the Malik box for eternity, because it can keep an archangel inside forever and all that jazz. So Dean goes to see Mary and creates the Malik box, and is trying to trap himself forever with Michael, so he doesn't kill people and wreak havoc. And Sam and Castiel obviously don't approve of this. So that happens, and there's just so much that happens. I'm trying to talk about it, but it's gonna be really long. And so that happens. Jack dies, and Jack dies, like I said, and they bring him back with this girl's help. And I cannot remember her name for the life of me right now. But we've seen her, and she had an episode, and she helps them bring him back. But the price is he was brought back with this magic. And anytime he uses his angel powers, it will burn away part of his soul every time he uses his power. So that's the price of that, you guys. But Jack is back, but anytime he uses his powers, he burns a part of his soul. And so, you know, Jack becomes, like, really, how do you say it, like, he's confused, he's wanting to help, but they're not letting him help. They're not really letting him use his powers and so forth. And so, he ends up killing Michael, because they end up fighting Michael. They end up killing Michael. And Jack is the one who kills Michael and ends up using a lot of his powers. And so they think he burned off a lot of his souls, and then they become worried about him. And, I'm trying to, like, I don't know what I'm trying to do right now. So Jack becomes a little confused and does things on his own. And he's accidentally, like, hurting people, and he becomes, you know, like that. And at some point, he becomes manipulated by this voice in his head. He's seeing Lucifer, and it makes him kind of go a little crazy. And he is with Mary at some point, and he accidentally ends up killing Mary because that voice inside his mind won't shut up. He keeps saying, "Shut up and be quiet." And so he does something, and he accidentally kills Mary. And once that happens, he goes crazy on trying to bring her back, and scared to face the boys in Castiel. And when he does bring back Mary, it is honestly just a shell of her body. It is an empty shell of her body. And I'm trying to, like, yeah, so Jack brings back a empty shell of Mary's body, so she ends up having a hunter's funeral, and then they have a memorial for her with everybody else. And so the boys are obviously upset about what Jack did. And so Dean is, like, really pissed. Sam is just, like, confused about his feelings, and Dean is like, "We need to kill Jack. He's not himself. He's out of control." But Sam is like, "We haven't even tried to help him. We haven't even tried to restore his soul." So that's what's happening. And then somehow God, aka Chuck, who is God, shows up and is wanting to help the boys. And so he gives the boys a gun that he just created. And when you shoot it, it doesn't have bullets or anything, but when you shoot it, what happens to the person you shoot it at happens to the person who pulled the trigger as well. And so Sam and Dean have an argument about who's gonna do the gun, and about killing Jack. That happens, and when the time comes, Dean finds Jack and is about to try to shoot him, and he's just staring him down. And while that's happening, Chuck and Sam are talking, and then Sam realizes that Chuck is manipulating and is behind everything bad that's happened in their life because it's his story. He's messing with their lives. And Chuck says that they are his favorite show. And so they go to try to stop Dean. Well, Sam tries to go stop Dean. Chuck goes to make sure, you know, what happens supposed to happen. Dean is supposed to kill Jack. And, but at some point in that heated with Jack, Sam, Dean, Castiel, and Chuck, Dean realizes what is happening with Chuck and refuses to kill Jack. So then God, aka Chuck, gets pissed off and says, "Welcome to the end." And with the snap of his fingers, he kills Jack and then undoes everything that the boys have done for the past 14 years. Everything they've ever killed is back. All the souls are coming back. So yeah, that's just pretty insane about that. That everything that they've ever done for the past 14 years is just undone. He undid everything that the boys have done for the past 14 years of their lives and kills Jack. But in the end, we find out that Jack is in empty, and Billy shows up and is like, "We need to talk." So I don't think Jack is gone. I think he'll come back somehow, some way. And I think Chuck is going to be a villain next season because they cannot just continue, like, do this and then not continue that. So they're going to have to do something to go against him next season. And I think that person who is going to go against him is probably going to be Jack. But I don't know how they're going to do about Jack because his body is dead and his eyes were like burned. But you know how supernatural goes. Somebody's really dead and all that jazz. So I don't think he's really gone just because they need somebody help to defeat Chuck. And I wonder what's going to happen now because of everything that the boys have done for the past 14 years is undone. And everything that they've ever faced is coming back. And at the end, we see them in the graveyard and everything's coming back. And when I've seen that white girl in the white dress from the pilot episode, I was like, oh my god, he undid everything. That's when I realized he undid everything because she was the very first thing that they ever, probably not the first thing they ever killed, but the first thing that we have ever seen that they've killed. Yeah, she was in the pilot episode and she is in this and so many other ones, I'm sure, like who's back and who's not back. And like the way next season, what I want is I want Crowley back, I want Mary back, I want John back, I want Charlie back. And what I want to happen is a reunion with Sam and Jessica. But don't know, that one's probably far-fetched because she's been gone for so long and I haven't brought up that idea to bring her back or anything like that. So I don't know if that's going to happen in the final season, but I want it to happen personally. And I want Jack to redeem himself and stuff like that. And so that's what I want to happen next season. I am, like, there's so many things and so many questions that I don't even know how to explain right now. And it's like, yeah, but I really, for Mary, I don't know if they'll bring her back because they said she was at peace. And so that's a good thing. So they may leave her at that for her character. So we'll find out. Let me know in the comment section below on what you guys want to happen in the next season. And how I want it to end is I want them to have like a happy ending. That's what I want. Maybe even leaving the boys to retire, but I also don't want them to retire because they save the world and they save people, and somebody needs to. So I wanted to leave them with happiness and peace, and like, I want them, I either want somebody to die and they have to find peace with that and move on, and or nobody dies and they all get peace. Like, it's hard to explain myself, and it's just like I'm trying and I just don't know how to put everything into words. I honestly want I want to see more of Jack, because he's only been in the show since, what was it? I think the end of season 12 or the beginning of season 13. Something like that. And so I want to see more of him. I want to see more of his journey and his character and stuff. So I want that to happen as well, like a spinoff with him. Who really knows? There's just a lot going on next season, I'm sure. And I hope they do a lot, and I hope they go out with a bang, and I hope they don't leave us with any unanswered questions. Because, you know, some shows, they end, and they don't, sometimes when they end, they leave unanswered questions. So I hope they don't do that to us, and I don't see them doing that to us, because this fandom is so amazing that I don't see them doing that to us. But I am excited to see what's going to happen next season, even though it is like bittersweet and a little hard. It is a hard heartbreak. But the show is never true, like, the SPN family is never truly gone. The show may end, but the family that we have is never gonna end. The love and this SPN family is never gonna go away. It's never gonna end. The SPN family is only ever gonna continue to be stronger and continue to grow, whether the show ends or not, and like whether it's on or not, because the love and the connection we all have grown together and stuff. I mean, I haven't really been in the actual fandom I've only been in the fandom for a couple months. But I have actually been watching the show for years, but I don't know why I never decided to like get on Twitter and like make videos about Supernatural and stuff like that till now. I don't know. But I will forever be grateful for this show, for everything it's taught me, and it just brings me a lot of happiness and joy to see. It just helps me get through my life and everything. And I will forever be grateful for the show for the rest of my life, because it has helped me a lot the past couple of months, the past couple of days and weeks, to like, it gives me courage and stuff to not give up and find a confidence in myself and all that kind of stuff, you know. So that kind of helps, and for that I will forever be grateful for the show and the cast. Watching the cast really helps me too. Same thing, they give me the confidence and strength and make me laugh. Especially Jensen, Jared, and Misha. When I watch their panels, all I can do is laugh. And Jack, aka Alex Calvert, his panels make me laugh too. So for that, I'll forever be grateful for the show. I'm like, it's gonna be really hard to like say we're not really saying goodbye because like I said, the SPN family is only ever gonna continue to grow. And it's never gonna end. I'm like talking but not looking at the camera because I'm looking at my breasts. I really hope I'm trying, like, you like this video and I'm like trying to explain things and do my best to like talk about how I feel about what's happening in the show and how I feel about the show and all of that, because it really does mean a lot to me. A lot of shows, mainly Supernatural and Supergirl, have changed my life, and for that I'll be internally grateful. So yeah, it's bittersweet that Supernatural is coming to an end and like everything. We're gonna use the Kylie and Clove matte liquid lipstick. Voila, the final look, you guys. You wanna say hi to the people? You wanna say hi, Blackie? You wanna say hi, Blackie? You guys know Blackie, of course. My sweet boy. You're being a brat, but I love you. Okay, he wants to be put down. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me chit chat all about Supernatural. I did my best to explain what was happening in the season 14 and season finale. I know I did not do my best because I can't think about all the details and little things that have happened, but I tried, and hope you got the gist and the idea and like the most main parts that have happened. I did tell you guys, I think. Hope you guys enjoy this, and I did my best as always. Like I've told before, I'm not the best at explaining and giving details and such, but hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to leave a comment on what you think about this video and about the Supernatural, and here's everything about Supernatural. Leave in the comments below or tweet me. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on that notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And don't forget to give this video a like. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Sign up.